3, 2, 1. Okay. Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Curiously Silly Men podcast. How are you, Dan?
I'm doing well, man. Yeah. How are you?
Very well, thank you. This episode is about conspiracy theories. It's about lies.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you a little bit about something that happened in my week.
Do you preface this with saying, "Is this you haven't told me anything?"
No, I haven't told you anything so far.
But you've told me that you've got a story, so I'm very intrigued.
So on Sunday, so obviously everyone knows that me and Dan are currently in the process of applying for jobs. Yeah,
It's a tough grind out here.
tough grind, of course.
Yeah.
So we're currently doing that.
Making this
an
a
email.
full-time job.
Yeah, exactly. I got an email on Sunday, not the Sunday just gone, but Sunday last week.
Okay.
So a week and a bit ago.
Yeah.
In this email, it said, "Oh my gosh, we think you'd be a great fit for our company. We'd really love to interview you. Book an interview and a time on this link." So I thought, okay, yeah, sweet, lit.
That's great news.
Unreal.
Yeah, must be gassed though.
Yeah.
Interviews don't come often.
Yeah, mate, never. This is a once in a lifetime thing, potentially.
Okay.
I clicked on the link. Took me to a weird page. I thought, okay, it's fine. Said, yeah, sure. Clicked on the time,
I know where
date.
this is going.
This was on Monday.
Okay.
Tuesday they had the slot, so I was like, okay, fine. That was quick.
The next day.
Yeah. The next day. So I rock up at the time. It's on Zoom, so I think, I'm going to be speaking to just one managing director or whatever. Yeah. I thought wrong. It was like a conference essentially, so it was like loads of people all in the same thing. It was like a group interview.
How many?
Maybe like 15.
Okay, so when you say conference,
No, sorry, not like.
I'm hearing 200.
No, sorry, more like just a meeting, I guess.
Okay, sweet, yeah.
So I'm in this interview. I speak to the lady for about 2 minutes. She asked me a few questions. I speak to her for 2 minutes, and then she goes, "Okay, we're putting you through where you're going to listen to this person speak about the job." I was like, okay, fine, absolutely fine.
Yeah, this is a weird way of doing an interview.
Really strange way of doing an interview. Yeah.
This is the Zoom call. They've just got you into a group setting. You speak for 2 minutes. What, just about who you are? Like, what do you say?
Yeah, it's about. She asked me like the general questions, like, when can you start work? Like,
in front of everyone else?
No. This is in a private room. This is in like a separate briefing room, whatever.
Got you. Okay, and then you go through.
And then we went through into the larger meeting room, whatever. Anyway, did this interview, finished it, all went fine. Thought it was a bit weird, but it was fine.
Yeah.
Got a call back at 5. So the meeting was at 3, I think, or 2.
Okay.
Got a call back at 5 saying, "Oh, we loved you. We'd love to offer you a second interview." At that point, I was like, "Great." Yeah. Like, what?
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
Great. It doesn't sound like you've done much.
No, I've done literally nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, I say, "Yeah, of course, I'd love to." And she went, "Oh, can we put you in at 8 p.m. tonight?" And I thought, whoa, bit soon, bit eager, first of all. Not that great. So I did it. I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But immediately I was like, alarm bells ringing, red flags. I was like, this doesn't feel right.
Yeah, 8 o'clock, like, let's keep it to the working day.
Yeah. It was weird. And then got home, spoke to Sierra and spoke to a couple friends about this. And they were all like, "No, this is a bit weird." And I was like, okay, gonna research this company a bit more. Went online, typed in the company's, I'm not going to tell you the name of the company. Don't want to get sued.
We already might be getting that from Curiosity Cinnamon.
Not sued twice anyway.
Yeah. Please don't.
It was a 2-worded company. I typed in the 2 words, and I came across multiple companies on. Gov.uk has the business. You can check businesses. There were multiple companies with the same 2 words at the start and then a different word at the end.
Got you.
All of them had been disbanded, and all of them had lasted like 2 months.
Oh.
Couldn't find any record of this company existing.
What?
Yeah. So I was like, this is really weird.
Wait. Okay.
And then scrolled a bit further down, found 3 Reddit pages of stories about this company. Let me
Wait, so can I just so I fully understand your. Oh, wait, how did you apply for this job? That's what I want to know.
I didn't. It was like a
Someone reached out to you.
someone reached out to me.
On
like-
LinkedIn.
Yeah, no, on an email. I think it was on. Obviously, when you apply for jobs, you go on like CV boards and things like that. Where you can people they send your email to companies and just things like that.
So they reached out to
saying
you.
they really like my CV. They'd love to. Okay, so I'm going to give you the rundown of one of the Reddit pages. Yeah. So, the initial part of this, I knew as soon as I saw this, I was like, "Oh, it's clearly, obviously fake." The first part says, "So I saw a company with a similar name a while back, while people were saying it's a scam. I was approached to talk about job opportunities after displaying a good CV on one of the job boards I use. Exactly the same. Within a week, I managed to get through 3 interviews, and on Monday, I'm due to meet them in a cafe to discuss things further before moving into the office when everyone is working." And at this point, I was like, "Okay, well, that sucks. Moving into a cafe?
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like they.
Oh, that's their workspace.
No. Their workspace is an office, but they want to interview you in a cafe. It's the 4th interview.
Yeah.
Hella weird.
That
Anyway,
does
I
sound
scroll down. All of it, it's the exact same as what I went through. I scroll down, and there's some crazy stuff saying everyone's like, "Haha, almost fell for it," but I'm blocking all their emails and stuff like that. Literally, as soon as I saw this Reddit page, I was like, "Damn, I'm just gonna."
Oh, flip.
So I just blocked all their emails.
So you didn't go to the second interview?
No, bunned off the second interview, and I went to the pub.
Whoa, that is wild. So what do you reckon they were trying to like achieve? If you're saying there's quite a few of them. Like,
so there were 3. Yeah, so all of them are. It's essentially a marketing company.
Yeah.
Where they're labeled that as that. I'm not going to tell you the name, but yeah, I found it a bit weird. But there was 3 Reddit pages. On one of the Reddit pages, it said how much you get paid.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's door-to-door sales, so it's like a pyramid scheme. So
okay,
you get paid £300 for.
We've got an Andrew White thing.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Andrew. Yeah, it's mental. You can't say that.
No, sorry, my bad. No, but I just never.
I think I might have to crop that out.
No, surely not. No, we've got a friend called Andrew who I never really fully understood his job, so I just accused him of being a pyramid scheme. And
yeah, he was in sales. I don't think it was a pyramid scheme, but
I think his first job was slightly sus.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, not sus.
I think he made pretty good money from it though.
Yeah, I think he managed to. I think he adopted.
He worked his way. Yeah, he worked.
Pyramid scheme in. You know what I mean? He got his way up the ladder. So got to rate him. No, I'm maybe frauding his name.
How crazy is that though? People just lie like that. I found that wild. Within a day, I'd already been like 2 interviews down.
Have you seen the documentary of Firefest?
Yes, of course.
Oh my goodness, that stuff just books me out. Because like the premise is that this guy, he's relatively rich. He does it with this guy called with the rapper Ja Rule.
Yeah.
And they aim on like making the best festival ever, but like for like the elite. So like the festival is going to cost
loads of influencers.
Yeah, loads of influencers. It's going to cost like over 10 grand per person to go, and then you have to like pay for like food. You have to pay for like everything extra on top. And they were making all these like more expensive things as it got closer to the festival.
Yeah.
And then like as people arrived at the festival, everything that people had promised just wasn't there. Like they were promised like these chalets, and instead they were sleeping in these like
rough tents.
Rubber dome tents with like, and then people were like peeing on like it went what people went into like anarchy.
Yeah, but the people who actually turned up weren't the celebs.
I think some of them were.
Really?
Well, some of them were influencers.
Yeah. Some of them were influencers.
They weren't like the elite.
It was like there was a storm as well at that point or something.
Yeah.
Everything just went crazy for him, and he's been sued and
I think he's either
done for
jail.
fraud. Yeah, it's been crazy.
But like, when people just like, but it's just, the whole premise was that he was just saying stuff that he was saying like, oh, we're gonna get it done. We're a solution-based company, not a problem-based company. Like, just fixated on this idea of like we're going to get it done. And like, I don't know if it's the same with this company. This company sounds a bit deluded, really.
This company is just a scam.
Yeah,
clearly.
But like, I don't understand how is it a scam? Like, how do they get money?
Well, they get money by making these door-to-door sales, but they just pay their staff extremely badly until they work their way up the pyramid.
Oh, got you. Okay, yeah.
So it's not like if you actually somehow are really good
if you
at
fully took on board what they were saying,
you could probably make some money, yeah. But like, I'm also not going to do door-to-door sales for £300 a week.
No, I understand that.
300.
Is that what they were offering?
Yes.
Oh, bro.
That's mental.
You should have seen. That should have been the first of it.
No, they didn't. I didn't see that. They didn't tell me the price at all.
They're clever.
Yeah.
They are clever.
It was a weird interview, but anyway,
fair.
That's just a little story that I thought I'd share. Seeing as we're talking about lies and conspiracies.
Yeah. Well, maybe they're not lies. Some of these conspiracies. I don't know.
Hey. I guess we'll find out. Yes. So now moving on, whilst we're on the process or theme of lies and conspiracy.
Yeah, conspiracies. Yeah.
I thought today would be a good chance to talk about something we talked about in the first episode. And that is the pyramids of Giza.
Man.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah, we're like every other podcast. Let's go.
Yeah. So first of all, obviously there's loads of conspiracy theories surrounding this.
Yeah. I don't know much about it, so you will be teaching me here. I'll be asking.
Well, I'm going to be teaching myself as well because I haven't really read too much on it, but I've got some facts here.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you some truth, some 100% facts about the pyramid.
100.
Honey.
Who's claiming these facts? Do you know?
Like scientists, like it's proven.
Okay.
Like they actually are real.
We're going to trust it.
Yeah. It's trustable.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Great. Okay, so the Great Pyramid was considered the tallest man-made structure for about almost 4,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, until the 19th century.
What was the latest one?
I don't know, probably like somewhere in Abu Dhabi, something like that.
Oh, yeah, it's the Burj, isn't it?
Yeah, it must be like the Burj Khalifa or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was until the 19th century.
That's wild.
That's insane.
So for 4,000 years?
The highest man-made structure.
Wow.
Okay.
Fair play.
I
didn't clock how tall they were then.
Yeah, it must be huge.
Oh, okay, fair.
I've never been.
Yeah.
But they must be pretty tall.
Okay, fair play.
So the Great Pyramid alone has a massive 6 million tons. Okay.
6 million tons. I can't even fathom what that is.
Yeah, I don't.
I reckon that's sounds like a trillion elephants.
To be fair, no, I don't think so. But I will tell you now that one of the blocks, most of them were weighing between 5 to 10 tons each. And I'm going to give you some things that weigh 5 to 10 tons.
Okay? Yeah, please.
So a small bus weighs 5 tons. That's probably like a single-decker bus.
What the flip? They were just making, and that's a block of just stone.
Yeah.
How are they moving those?
Exactly. Back to the point of elephants.
Yeah.
2.5 to 6 tons.
Okay.
Hippopotamus is 4.5 tons.
Damn. Stop bringing up hippos.
Yeah,
man.
we love hippos on this podcast, man.
I have to think about Gloria again. Anyway, sorry.
Another night thinking about Gloria. Yeah, so stuff about the afterlife, they use them as like burial tombs. They believe that their souls will descend, so that's why they were so big.
Okay.
Just like the hieroglyphics, they give a glimpse of like the pharaoh's beliefs and things like that.
Was like
the oldest religious text in the world.
Wow. Okay, fair play. So would the pharaoh live in these pyramids?
No. It was burial. They were like burial tombs, I think.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay, yeah. That's where you find like mummies in there.
Yeah,
they mummified.
Yeah.
Okay.
So but they were for the pharaohs, so that's why they were so big.
Mm-hmm.
They believed the pyramids spiritually would escort their souls into the afterlife, essentially.
Damn. Okay.
The slave myth. You know that everyone thinks the pyramids were built by slaves.
Yeah.
Slaves. Why do I keep saying slaves?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, slaves. This was a theory by Herodotus. That theory is completely wrong.
Really?
Yeah, it is apparently skilled artists and paid workers would construct the pyramids.
Fair play. Wait, how have they found that out? I thought it was kind of like
just by apparently studies show that is the case.
Wow. Fair play.
I don't know what studies they are, but pretty wild. That is pretty crazy.
Because, like, surely you think that, like, to be able to put something that's like 5 to 10 tons, block after block after block after block, like, I guess, yeah, you're either thinking people have really got to do this, or people are getting made to do this. Do you know what I mean? So I guess, like, are they saying that, like, maybe the skilled artists and craftsmen,
they really wanted to do it? Yeah, but apparently the slave theory was debunked, and it's not true.
Debunked. Fair play. Okay, I'm learning stuff, man.
This one is the thing I was talking about the location of the pyramids. It's located in exactly. It is located exactly in the center of all the planet's landmass. Okay.
Was this the light year thing you were saying?
No, but it's like the location is like, it's just a weirdly specific location. It's located, the coordinates or the latitude is the exact same as the speed of light.
Okay.
So they think that, like,
if there was,
the conspiracy theories, I'll tell you about them in a sec.
Okay, I'm ready for them, man.
Pyramids maintain a constant temperature of 20 degrees Celsius.
How?
No matter what.
Okay.
That's another wild one. That one's crazy. Even in winter, summer, boiling hot, 20 degrees. What?
Inside?
Apparently so, yeah. Apparently. Despite ever-changing harsh conditions, pyramids maintain a constant temperature of 20 degrees no matter what.
Oh, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I do not get that. Surely if it was, I guess, it's like the insulation of the pyramids, so...
Yeah.
Also, actually, I don't even understand how the pyramids work. In a sense, are the pyramids hollow?
Okay, so no, inside the pyramids, there's loads of underground tunnels, passages.
But does that go underneath the pyramid?
Yeah, as well, I think.
Got you. But so does that go inside the pyramid?
It goes. There's tunnels inside the pyramids.
Okay.
Like the pharaohs were buried inside the pyramids.
Okay, got you. Got you. But also potentially underneath as well.
Yeah, and I think there was some stuff underneath. The 20-ton swivel door. This is essentially saying the pyramid had 3 swivel doors. Each would weigh around 20 tons. So they were gigantic doors.
Yeah, that's insane. So that's like 4 single buses.
Yeah,
that's the only way I can clock it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Madness. Okay.
Yeah, that's just some like. Okay, and the average time of constructions, a study estimated that the Great Pyramid took 23 years to be completed. Do you want to know the most?
I actually don't think that's that long in terms of like what I thought it would take to build that.
Yeah, that's true. Do you want to know the most crazy fact about the pyramid? The thing that I found the most crazy.
Yeah, I do.
There are 0 records of construction on the pyramids.
Wow.
Surprisingly, no detailed records have been found that can explain how the pyramids were constructed, despite the fact that other projects like temples and tombs were well documented. The lack of documentation fuels speculation that process were either too secret or possibly outsourced by extraterrestrial beings. And now starts the ET talk.
ET. Okay, so
now we're gonna discuss.
Yeah.
We're gonna discuss this now. What do you think about that? What stuff I've just told you?
So yeah, that last one that you just said, the fact that there's no records. In my head, I'm like, it takes me some like incredibly detailed instructions to make a flat pack IKEA chest of drawers. So I'm not sure how the man them on the pyramids aren't using any kind of like little notations or like some sort of instructions to allow them to help them make this masterpiece, this wonder of the world. So that I'm like, that's crazy. I think just the fact that also it kind of surprised me about the slavery thing. I just kind of thought that they were kind of like put to mad work and like to the extremes of their body to make something like this, and that's how it was done.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I even thought that. That might not have ever been taught to me. I just kind of
No. We get taught. We get taught.
You get taught?
Yeah, we got taught that when we.
Okay.
Certainly did.
That's mad as well. They're just teaching us a lie.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Hella weird.
So yeah, I think those were two things which really stuck out to me. Why do people think it's a conspiracy? What's the conspiracy theory?
So the conspiracy theory is that it was built by extraterrestrial beings. I think it's because that people can't seem to get their head around the fact that it could have been built by humans.
Yeah.
There's some stuff which link it as well to extraterrestrials, like electromagnetic properties. So researchers have found that the Great Pyramid can concentrate electromagnetic energy in its internal chambers and under the base. And they think it was potentially maybe used as a power generator or...
That's crazy though, because it's so old.
Yeah, and another one. There's so many weird things about the pyramids.
Yeah.
So pi wasn't formally calculated until centuries later, but there's like mathematical constraints such as pi and the golden ratio and things like that.
In the pyramids?
In the pyramids.
Well, like hieroglyphicked in?
No, as in like... No, the how they did it is the dimensions.
Oh, you would have needed these measurements to have made the pyramids.
To get the exact dimensions of what they had, essentially.
What the flip?
Yeah.
That
is crazy.
Insane.
I do think that stuff's kind of crazy. Especially when unless we were gigantic, especially with like massive doors. Why were there massive doors? What was the need to have massive doors? You could have literally just made a normal sized door.
Yes, true.
And you're forcing
being so excessive,
and you're forcing people to carry 20 tons.
Yeah, that's the thing. How much can the average human carry?
All right, okay.
Because I've just about done like a 60 kg bench. Kg.
I can't even do that. I don't think.
Kg.
Yeah.
I don't know what kg compares to ton, but I think it's a lot less.
How much can the average human lift?
In tons.
Okay. The advanced lifters, 225 to 404 pounds.
Okay.
So we'll go for 225 pounds.
Do you know what that is?
I'm going to change it to tons. 0.1 tons. So you'd need essentially 10 people or 9 people to lift one not even one stone.
Yeah. So just to lift 1 ton, and then 1 stone's 5
tons. You need like 50 people to lift one of those stones, essentially.
Okay, that is wild because you wouldn't think you'd be able to fit 50 people underneath one stone. Actually, I don't know how big the stones are. Are they mental big? They probably are quite big.
Yeah, they it was 5 tons, wasn't it? So it's the size of a hippo, and I assume they'd be. I don't know,
20 ton doors is crazy.
3 20-ton doors on all the pyramids.
3 20-ton doors. Yeah. Okay. So, let's just explore this extraterrestrial idea.
Yeah. So essentially there are obviously in hieroglyphics and stuff there are pictures of gods and like higher beings essentially. So people think that
they weren't just out of their minds.
No. Yeah. That's what they're either like. Or they were just myths. Like people have debunked into people who've debunked into a myth.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know. I mean, they could easily have been out of their minds, but.
Okay, do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, I definitely believe there's more than just us.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty huge because I don't think there is.
Really?
I don't think so. No.
I think there has to be.
Yeah, because I felt like it was a few months ago or like a year ago, like there was some evidence which came up. There's like, they were basically thinking, oh, like soon there's going to be like a real like, what's the word? Soon there's going to be evidence that like proves that there is extraterrestrials or like life in other forms of on other planets. But I'm pretty sure that evidence hasn't come out in the sense like they haven't found any evidence of it. And in my head, I'm just like, I don't know. I just feel like we would have seen something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But like I do get it. When you see something like this, like the pyramids.
It's just crazy.
You're like, well, I can't even lift a ton by myself. And you're saying that was made by humans where they had to lift 50 of them had to lift just one of those stones to make up, I don't know, hundreds of stones on top of each other. So I do get it. I just don't know. Flip.
I don't think it. I mean, I don't think it. Realistically, I probably wasn't extraterrestrial beings, but like all the stuff that like, just all the
There's
stuff.
a lot of stuff which correlates, doesn't it?
Just all of it adding together is just like, it's weird, man.
Yeah. Do you think? Do you think we'd like know in our lifetime if there was?
Yeah,
because our technology is advancing quite rapidly.
Yeah, I think
like really rapidly. And so you think that, so you think actually it will be revealed to us that they may come to us?
Well, either there is, or I guess if it doesn't happen in our lifetime, then probably not. There probably isn't. I feel like now would be the time to do it.
Do you reckon there's like there are space wars out there?
Right, this is a tangent.
Sorry.
No, it's true. Yeah.
No, but maybe. Do you think there's extraterrestrial aliens fighting against other aliens?
Star Wars. Sort of.
Yeah, it could be, I guess. But it's just aliens fighting against other aliens, but they're seeing our planet and they're like, oh, that's literally a nothing planet. They're like, they're so incompetent. They haven't even figured out how to.
Assume if they can see us, we'd be able to see them. So probably not.
No, okay, no, wait. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, okay, so like we're saying. This is the example. Venus against Mars. Okay. Say there's aliens on their planets. They're just like fighting against each other. Okay. Like warring off. But they know that there's life on Earth. But they're like, you know what? The people on Earth, they're so flipping dumb.
Well,
and like, just like they're not advanced enough for us yet. So we're not going to, there's no need to wipe them out. But they could if they wanted to.
I mean, maybe.
Obviously,
maybe they've already been here and think, damn, they're feeble because they've had to build the pyramids for us.
But what have the pyramids done for us? That's the thing.
They're just there as a landmark now, aren't they?
Yeah. Do you think maybe one day the pyramids could be used for? We could use the pyramids for something.
No, they'll always be there as historical.
Well, then I'm like, what's the point? Well, no, obviously they're sick. They're sick to look at. But then I'm like, okay, if aliens did make them, there's got to be a use for them. They didn't just make them just to be pretty. They didn't put in all that work just to be pretty.
Yeah, well, I mean, in Greece as well, they've got what's the thing called on top of the hill? The Acropolis. Is it the Acropolis?
Christ the Redeemer. No, that's Brazil. The Acropolis. The Archaeopteryx.
Yeah, the ancient Acropolis. Yeah, is the Acropolis.
Okay.
It's about mythology, and all of that they say that was built for gods and things like that.
Interesting.
So maybe not gods, but maybe they were aliens.
Flip me.
Anyway, just food for thought for the rest of your day, guys.
No, I'm believing in one God. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Hey, but but yeah, that's. I just think that whole pyramids is crazy.
Yeah. No.
I just wanted to give you some facts about the pyramids. Maybe you can take that with you and think, damn, aliens exist, man.
Yeah, man. Clip.
Anyway, let's move on to a fun game that we've composed.
Yeah.
So, in this game that we're going to play this week,
yes,
we're each going to describe 3 conspiracy theories.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it, and then we've got to decide whether it's truth or a lie. I'll describe one.
Yeah. So some of them are kind of conspiracy theories, but obviously some of them are
some of them
are true stories, but maybe
stories.
like shockingly true.
Yeah, like true stories that really should not exist.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'll start. Actually, no, you start. You start with your one. Yeah, you start with your one.
So my one is the US government created a gay bomb to affect enemy soldiers' sexuality.
What?
Isn't that cool? Wild. Okay. So I think the premise is that they created a bomb. Yeah, well, basically what I said. They created this bomb.
What, with chemicals in there that were meant to manipulate genes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
DNA.
Yeah, dispersing chemicals to alter the soldiers' behavior, basically make them a bit more fruity. And I guess they thought that was gonna distract the enemy. So instead of these kind of guns, they're gonna be focused on these kind of guns.
Oh, I see.
So, be a bit more sexually attractive.
See. They were trying to manipulate them to be gay.
I think so. The US created a gay bomb to affect enemy soldiers' sexuality. So I think that they were trying to a bomb which would make them attracted to men. Oh wait, yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh.
We're the soldiers to each other. So therefore instead of
right. Just okay, well I'm gonna go for. Weirdly, have a feeling that could be true. The US are kind of tapped.
In 1994, the US Air Force explored the idea of a gay bomb as part of the non-lethal warfare. It's true. This concept, I know. The concept involved dispersing chemicals to alter enemy soldiers' behavior, though it was never developed or used. The proposal was one of many odd ideas examined during research into alternative warfare methods. So it was never used, but they created it. Do you know what I mean? So they made one, but they never used one.
They actually made one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. The US created a gay bomb. Yeah. Just what they thought. This is actually mad. So this was only.
I'm glad they never used it.
It was only 30 years ago. They thought that
surely that can't be. Surely they'd never been able to actually create. Surely it would never have done anything.
I don't think so.
It would have just killed them probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a bomb.
How is legit? Wait, if that's true, could they just make everyone love the same gender? Nah, surely
no, I don't know.
Surely they couldn't have made that.
I think that's hella weird. It's a bit sus from them.
Maybe
actually.
I think they used science which they thought was right, but actually was just cap. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so 1-0 to you.
Weird. Okay, my one. The Earth is hollow and inhibited by advanced civilizations.
Yeah, I get that last bit again.
The Earth is actually hollow and it is inhibited by advanced civilizations.
So there's people living there?
It stems from the North Pole, yeah. Or Antarctica, sorry.
There's people that live in the North Pole? Or
yeah, it stems from the hollow Earth.
What the flip? So when I was in school, I learned there was the core to the Earth.
No, I don't think it goes that far. I think it's just inside slightly.
What, like a tunnel?
Or maybe it must be if it's hollow Earth theory.
Flip. There's core, and then there's I don't know, some crust as well. Oh, mate, I have no idea.
I don't know anything about this, so
I don't know. It could be true. Flip. I'm gonna go true. Screw it. I'm gonna go true. That is actually true. That people might be in there.
How on earth are you believing that?
There's a gap.
It's obviously cap. The hollow Earth theory suggests that I'm actually shocked you believed it. What? The hollow Earth theory suggests that a vast civilization exists within a hollowed out Earth. This concept has inspired literature and myth, but is contradicted by geological evidence, seismic studies, and direct observations. The planet's solid core and mantle structure are well documented through various scientific methods. You literally said it cannot be hollow. Although, can I tell you something about this? I went to a deep dive.
Oh yeah,
a few years ago of this theory. I don't know why. I think it was on YouTube or something. And it stems from Antarctica, and they believe that that's where a higher being live essentially, and they're through the planet, and there's loads of actual civilizations down there.
The main reason I said it was not stupid idiot. Not because it was hollow, but it was more the fact that maybe people are living a few 100 meters down in the Earth's atmosphere. That's what I maybe thought. But yeah, now I say it. What on earth was I thinking?
You fool.
Absolute fool. Right, anyway. My one.
Yeah, go. Hit me.
Okay. The Beatles were created by the British government as a mind control experiment. You know the Beatles, the band?
Yeah, okay.
How bad they are?
I've watched documentaries. How bad they are, that's mental. I've watched documentaries about the Beatles. I just don't think that can be true. So I'm going to say false straight away, immediately.
I'm just going to give you the chance to change if you want to.
Nah, mate. I'm good. I'm sticking with full. With the lie.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's true.
You're lying.
No.
No,
I am lying. This theory claims that the British government invented the Beatles to pacify rebellious youth and control the masses. No evidence supports this idea. The Beatles' success came from genuine talent, innovation, and cultural.
Yeah, genuine talent, mate.
So yeah, no, it was a lie. It was
it did sound a bit like a lie, to be quite honest.
Flip me.
You're getting smoked.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay. I think you may have.
What's the score now? 2-0.
Yeah. I need a point here.
You need a point on this one, yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to give it to you. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to think which one to do first. The US government carried out secret medical experiments on African Americans.
Oh my goodness. I just hope not. I just really hope not.
Mm-hmm.
Does it say what year?
Between 1930 and 1975.
I feel like 75's too. That like civil rights was the 60s, wasn't it? Maybe going into the 70s though.
Mm-hmm.
Flip. And so it's to drug test, just to like test drugs on them.
No, it's actually worse than that. It would study the progression of untreated syphilis.
So they'd give these African Americans syphilis and see how it developed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! I don't know. I'm gonna say true.
Unfortunately, it is the truth.
That's awful.
Horrible.
Horrid.
So this dark chapter in U.S. history is best known through the Tuskegee, I don't know, syphilis study conducted between 1932 and 1972. I don't want to give you the exact years because I feel like I've been
19 what? Sorry, 32 to 72. Oh,
I feel like it would have been too bait.
Yeah, fair.
The U.S. Public Health Service studied the progression of untreated syphilis in black men without informing them of their condition or providing them treatment, even after penicillin became available. So they just let them suffer. That's hella dangerous as well.
It shows,
Man, what the flip. The human race is so tapped sometimes.
Yeah, it shows how prevalent racism was.
Still is.
Still is.
Horrible. Yeah, it's actually nuts, mate.
That was
terrible.
That was only what? 50 years ago.
50 years ago. Just over 50 years ago. Mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, insane.
Oh, I hate that.
Yep. Anyway, moving on to Dan's final one.
My next one. The Denver International Airport is a secret hub for the Illuminati.
Do I get any background on this, or am I
just because you're winning? No.
Okay. The Denver International Airport is a secret hub for Illuminati.
Yeah.
Why Denver?
Because
you're not telling me any feedback. It just seems a bit sus.
I think there's certain features, artistic and functional elements,
sort of like
which basically would make it like what's the word? Which basically support.
So sort of like Milton Keynes. You not heard this?
No.
There's like theories about Milton Keynes being like a hub for like
the celebs.
Nah, I can't remember the actual theory, so I'm not even going to get into it, but apparently that's a bit of a weird place.
Denver, I think also just quite like geographically is quite like Central, so like for America, because it's more of an American thing, the Illuminati.
I'm gonna go for a lie. I think.
Okay, again.
I think. Have I said 3 lies in a row?
I'm gonna give you the chance.
No, I'm gonna go for a lie.
I'm gonna give you.
Okay, so I clearly got it right, and he's trying to change it.
Damn it! Yeah,
so I won.
Yeah, Denver's airport has become a popular subject for conspiracy theories due to unusual murals, symbols, and its massive underground facilities. Conspiracy theorists believe it's a headquarters for the Illuminati or New World Order, but airport authorities insist these features are artistic or functional elements with no sinister purpose.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, hit me with your one though. I want to hear it.
Okay.
But Jude has one.
I have one.
Go. Last one.
Yeah, last one. So I'll tell you my final one.
Okay.
I mean, it's not okay. I mean, I think you'll know the answer to this one.
Wow.
NASA faked the Apollo moon landings in a Hollywood studio. Let me think about that one.
I think I've heard some convincing arguments of it.
Yeah, 100%.
But
the arguments are hella convincing.
But I think, the arguments also follow along the lines of the world being flat as well.
Yes.
Like, instance, I remember them saying that the way they took the photo of the Earth from the rocket,
right?
It was like the circle of the window which they took it from. So it's like, oh, that's so it's like that's what's portraying like it's like an Earth, like
I got you.
It's fit. But anyway, I don't buy it. It's cap, and I think this is cap. I believe that Neil Armstrong landed on the moon.
Yeah, it was. And Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin. It was Neil Armstrong first, though.
Yeah. Made one small step for mankind.
One massive leap for humanity. That wasn't it, was it? Wait, what is it? One
small step for man, one giant leap. Actually, find out. Neil Armstrong words.
Was it Lance? No, that was...
No, it was Neil. That was so good. Oh, sorry. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Oh, damn. I was close. I just put massive.
And, guys, been a pleasure yet again. Episode 3.
Episode 3. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure to comment,
also,
like, subscribe. Go on.
Currently 2-1 to me in the games. So Dan's got 7 more.
I've got some catching up to do for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you're 1 behind, mate.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. We hope you enjoyed that episode about conspiracy theory, mainly about the pyramids. But we did touch on a few other ones.
Yeah.
It's good fun. Let us know what you think. Do you think aliens exist? Do you think that's why the pyramids are a thing?
We want to know.
We want to know what you think. We want to know what the forfeit is that we're going to do live in episode 10.
Right, people, big love.
Ciao.
Peace.